I told you she wasn't bluffing.
Stop it.
Welcome to Little Brother. It's day 42. The time now, 6:01 p.m.
And it was fifth time lucky for our Irish little minx, as this afternoon at 1:04, she finally went through with it and walked after first threatening to leave way back on day 22.
And day 27, and day 29, and day 40, and day 41 as well, actually.
And you're right. Kiva has now joined the shameful list of Big Brother walkers.
Tut, 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 you say. Tut, tut, tut. So was the student from Dublin right in walking? Get involved in our poll. channel4.com/Big Brother.
We'll be revealing those results later, but before any of that, let's take a look at the beginning of the end for Kiva.
What is wrong with Josie? You're walking around with a face like a slapped arse.
I said to you, like, obviously I got feelings for John. And then the next thing you know, I've looked round and you're, like, jumping on him with hardly anything on. I thought you were my mate.
I'm absolutely mortified.
Sorry, Kiva.
I'm like a Billy now, mates in here.
She's saying to John that she didn't connect with anyone in the house.
Claire, how can you not get on with 11 people?
Josie's obviously really got it bad for John James. She fancies him. I think she might be kind of falling in love with him. And she thinks I was flirting with him, and I can't actually handle the thought of that, and I'm mortified, so I can't take it anymore. I can't do it anymore, and I need to go. All I want to do right now is walk out those doors and say today, this is how I feel. And I don't want to be with anyone else but you. It's eating me up inside, and I cannot be the person that I want to be in here because of it. I want to go. I don't want to be here anymore. And I want to save whatever is left of what I have on the outside and talk to my boyfriend and tell him how much I love him, and I don't. This isn't worth it. At the end of the day, it's not worth it. I can't deal with the paranoia anymore. I need to go. I don't actually want to be here anymore. I had some amazing highs and some lows as well, but I know I'm making the right decision for myself, so thank you.
High drama, you say?
Oh, yeah.
So she lasted a total of 42 days in the house, and she said that love is wonderful but dangerous as it turns you crazy and your heart's a marshmallow. Love does indeed change everything, and it was her reason for leaving. Give it up for Kiva, everybody.
Kiva.
You were cringing your way through that VT there, weren't you?
Cringe.
Cringe, I don't want to see it, I don't want to see it. But as you said, you said it, you saw it, you've got to watch it.
Yeah.
Now, listen, it's the final Big Brother. There were 10,000 people whose dream it was to go in that house, and you've just walked. And let's be fair, we don't like walkers, do we? No. We don't like walkers. So do you not feel like you've done them a disservice by just kind of leaving halfway through?
Yeah, I feel like I have let them down in a way. Being chosen out of so many people, like, obviously was flattering, and I felt so privileged, but I just wasn't happy anymore, so I just had to remove myself from that situation.
Now, Kiva, you threatened to leave 5 times.
Yeah.
5 times, Kiva?
Yeah.
Most notably, you said you were going to leave when Shabby left, and you didn't. Why didn't you just bail out at that point?
Well, she was taken into the diary room on her own, and then she went on her own.
But you made the pact together, Kiva.
Yeah, you still could have left after that.
Yeah, I know, I could have left, but I said I wanted to do it for her, and I wanted to
come on,
prove...
How valiant of Kiva.
I wanted to prove I could be myself without Shabby as well, in a way.
Right, OK.
And to get to know the other people, so...
But you've said that you didn't really feel a connection with the rest of the housemates after Shabby left.
Yeah.
So what was it about Shabby that you felt you had that was so special? Why did you bond with her the most?
We just had so much fun together, and she brought the humour out of me, you know. We just went a bit wild in there, I think. And
just the two of you on your own?
Yeah, we were in our little bubble, like, and... yeah, we just had so much...
I mean, surely, how come you couldn't connect with 11 people? Sure, there must be some kind of common ground. You've seen the show, you know how it works, you know, and just because you're not necessarily from exactly the same walk of life, you know, you can find some common ground, no?
Well, I did connect with other people. Me and Josie got very close. Myself and John James as well.
Too close, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Hey?
Turned out we had a lot in common.
Were you attracted to JJ?
No, I wasn't.
Absolutely not.
No, he's not my type at all, and I know for a fact I wouldn't be his. So no.
So why do you
think would ever happen
why do you think Josie got so offended by it?
Well, she obviously has very, very strong feelings for him and felt that I was a threat to their little romance, which was, I think, quite one-sided as well.
Well, someone that had very strong feelings for you as well was Shabby.
Yeah.
And things seemed to really change with you two after she confessed her feelings for you and they had that romantic little dinner.
Yeah.
I know.
You got a bit weirded out. Let's not lie.
Were you relieved
Quite
slightly?
weirded out, yeah.
Were you relieved slightly when she left? That pressure was off?
No, not really, no. I was devastated. I was in the diary room bawling my eyes out that she had left. You know, I suppose it did give me a bit of a chance to mingle with everyone else and make new friends and all that.
Did you have feelings for her?
I felt a very weird vibe. Yeah, connection.
Vibe.
But looking back, you know, maybe, but no, I didn't fancy her. It was just, we had such a great friendship, and I think maybe that's something that I'd never found before, such a great friendship with a girl, and we just hit it off, like, you know, as friends.
Beautiful story, guys.
Yeah.
Now, Shabby came straight ahead. She sat almost exactly where you're sitting.
Yeah.
Wow. It's amazing. It's incredible synergy. That was day 27. Let's have a look at what she had to say.
Shabby's living to regret her decision.
Send me back in!
Stupid Shabby!
See?
I
told you this
I am
yesterday.
such a wally.
Oh.
See? Shabby's a wally. Stupid Shabby.
Nah.
Do you think you're going to be feeling like a bit of a
silly
willy?
Kiva.
I regret it.
That's a different show. How
Do you
about
not
Wally?
think you're going to regret it?
No, I
Kiva,
don't think I
at
will.
all?
No, at all. Not at all. I feel really relieved to be out of there.
Yeah, but so did Shabby the day she came out, but it was the next day that it really hit her, wasn't it?
It was
At the
the
end of the
next
day,
day, yeah.
and if I do maybe regret it and think, oh, I'd love to be back in there, it's not the end of the world, you know? So...
It's not, but
Maybe
it's a
not
shame.
the end of your world.
No,
It's the end of our world,
I feel
Kiva.
I feel happier now and so relieved.
You were
I feel
causing drama in there. We were loving it.
What about these new housemates then? What about Keely? You two didn't see eye to eye, did you?
I know. Well, yesterday she was like, just to let you know, I will win this task. And I was like, there's no way she's going to win. So I had to get all my strength together and make sure she did not win.
Look at the competitiveness.
I know. She's really got your back up, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Like that.
Do you want to know? Do you know what she had to say about you before she went in?
Let's have a look.
Do you have a little look?
By this time next week, I'll have control of the house and I hope Kiva will have walked.
Oh! In your face, girlfriend!
Oh my God.
So tonight
Shocked.
we'll see the massive argument that you and Keely had last night.
Yeah.
But what do you think about that? She wanted you to have walked out,
wow.
and now you have.
She didn't like me very much, did she?
No, you were stood next to her apparently when you went in, and she thought you gave her bad vibes.
No
Yeah.
vibes, bad vibes.
No, she just
Bad
said,
vibes.
she said, I tried talking to you, but all you gave me was small talk and you didn't want anything to do with me. And I was like, hang on, we were all very nervous there, you know?
And your name had just been called out.
Exactly. She said I pushed her when I gave the person next to her a big hug.
Now, listen, Kiva, when about kind of midway through the week you started saying, or sorry, at the beginning of the week you started saying, I want to go out and put me up and all the rest of it, and then you don't even hang around to find out if they did nominate you. Would you like to see who nominated you?
Let's have a look, yeah.
Mainly everybody, I'll be honest with you.
Right, my first nomination is for Kiva.
Kiva.
Kiva?
Kiva.
Kiva.
Kiva. I feel a bit let down with the whole situation with John James and all that. And I think Kiva's sense of humour is quite funny. She thinks it's funny to be a bit of a cow.
Ooh. So you got
Josie.
seven nominations
Wow,
this week.
that's-
Any shockers?
I had a feeling Josie would nominate me, yeah.
What was that, because you
Corin
were trying
as
to
well.
move in on her man?
I think so,
Yeah, I said it. We all saw her.
I didn't think Rachel would, but I suppose, yeah.
Can
you
I
never
just
really
ask you,
know.
you said in the clip we saw before we started interviewing you that you were mortified about what had happened. Were you mortified about your actions when you were drunk, or about that Josie was so upset by what you had allegedly done?
Yeah, I think it was a mixture of the two. I really didn't want her to feel like that, to feel embarrassed, and obviously because, yeah, I didn't really know that I'd been running around with a wet t-shirt on me with no bra underneath, so...
It's crazy how that happens, isn't it, eh? It's a nightmare.
Went a little bit wild, I think.
Now, Kiva, you ultimately said you wanted to come out because you missed Dave.
Yeah.
Dave was here too. We're old friends now.
Yeah.
Dave sat here. I said, listen, this was a few weeks ago. I said, is she gonna walk out? Is she gonna go out of the house after Shabby? Dave said, no way. Quote unquote. My girl's no quitter.
Aww.
Guess who you've just let down? Huh? Huh? Who? Who have you let down?
I've let Dave.
You've let Dave down. Shall we find out how Dave's feeling about that?
Yeah.
Deflated Dave, are you there on the phone?
I'm here, George. Yeah.
Dave, she's let you down, mate.
Not at all.
Dave,
never.
she's let you down.
Dave, what do you want to say to Shabby?
Shabby, is Shabby there?
Sorry, Kiva. No, don't
Oh my
talk
God,
to
getting
Shabby.
your names wrong again.
Oh, just I love you, baby. You did great, and I'm on my way. I'll be there in a couple of hours.
Slightly disappointed, clearly.
I
You can
can't
hear
wait
that
to
disappointment
see you.
in his voice, can't
Can't
you?
wait.
You say she's let you down, Dave? Huh?
I
I
haven't.
think the
Not
line's
at all.
cracking
I
Not
think
up.
at
he's
all.
happy. He's happy.
Dave, so where do you guys go from here? Have you had any thoughts on that marriage proposal she did in the diary
It's got to be
room?
awkward, Dave.
Of course I have, but I've heard it all before. So.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's heard it all before.
Oh, Dave's
Exactly.
just swept that one across. Very nicely. Well done, Dave. See you later. See you tomorrow,
Cheers,
Dave.
George. All the best.
See you
Bye, baby.
later.
Talk to you later.